Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Linda, and for the old subscribers, as usual, thank you so much for passing by again. I really appreciate. I hope you have your popcorn ready and your juice or milk, because this is gonna be a long one. Mine is over here. And my juice. Cheers. So today we're gonna do something easy, something different, something probably interesting. So yeah, stick around and just watch me waste your time, but it's okay, you're gonna love it. I hope you're gonna love it, but it is what it is. So thanks for watching this video, and kindly, if you're not subscribed, please just click the subscribe button. It's right here. I guess it's right here. Just takes only 1 minute. Just subscribe. Kwani iko nini? But thanks. So let's get started. So no one asked me, but I'm gonna share, because why not? I'm gonna share with you guys my makeup routine. No one asked, but sharing is caring. So I'm just gonna share either way. So I usually start by combing out my brows, and I'm dipping it in my Sacha powder, as you can see. This basically just helps in just drying out excess oil from your eyebrows, and it's gonna give you an easy time when drawing them. So yeah, I've already combed out my eyebrows, and I'm gonna go in with my pencil, Davis number 18, as usual. And yeah, these eyebrows, let me just tell you guys a story. These eyebrows have been blue ticking me for the past few months. I don't know why. Probably because I've not been practicing as much. And you know, with makeup, the longer you stay without practicing, the more you forget, or the more things don't just go in place when you do it the next time. I'm not a perfectionist. I always just throw them out or up, and I go, like, cause you can wake up one time and your eyebrows just refuse. They're like, not today sis, not today. And there's nothing you're gonna do about it. So yeah, but we move regardless. Eyebrows are not sisters. Eyebrows are not twins. They're just sisters or friends. So si lazima zifanane. When I'm going in with my concealer in the shade Fawn, because that's what I like to use. But you can use Toffee, you can use Espresso, you can use Warm Honey. There's so many shades. See, this is all that I usually do. Please. So we're done with the eyebrows. They're not that flawless, but with time we will work on them. So I'm just gonna prime my face. Priming basically just helps in, you know, keeping your makeup intact. For now, I do not, my setting spray got done, so priming is key. It helps your makeup not to move so much during the day, especially with this kasana out there. this jua or so you want your makeup intact. So story time. Growing up, let's talk about me. So today we're gonna talk about me. Growing up, I consider myself the most prettiest kid. Okay, that's what I feel. I'm not pretty, I'm not cute, I had these really big teeth when I was young. I wish I could insert a picture, but you guys are gonna make fun of me. Like this, you see, they're still big, but they were really, really huge. So people used to make fun of me. I look like a rat. I look like a rabbit. It really killed my self-esteem. So it was embedded in my heart that I'm not pretty, no one likes me, no one, you know. It is what it is. So yeah, I grew knowing that, and I was not good enough. My sisters were really pretty, my sisters are cute, but then me, I used to look at myself like the ugly Betty, like the ugly sister, because of my teeth. They were really, really big. So fast forward, I'm gonna go in with the foundation. My parents moved to Uganda, and I was 11. 11, really? I don't know. No, not I wasn't 11. They moved to Uganda in 2010, 2011. I'm not sure. But it's between those 2 years. So, and since I had just finished my class 8, I had to go with them, me and my siblings. So when we went there, I joined a school in Uganda. It's called SETA. It's a UNEB school. Life was really, really hard. Talk about culture shock. Like, you know, in Uganda, when you go to a government school, you have to cut your hair. Like, you have to cut your hair. All schools in Uganda cut hair. Those public schools. I went there for my Form 1. Over there, they call it Senior 1. Life was hard. I won't deny, life was really, really hard. Because I'm from a Swahili-speaking nation, and now I have to go to a Luganda-speaking nation. But good thing with Uganda, people speak English. Like most people, you can even go, you can talk to a boda guy, they're speaking English. You can go to markets, they're speaking English. And like in Kenya, wase wongea tu Kiswahili. They don't care whether you're a foreigner. Oh, remember, dab, don't drag, dab. So, I went there for my Senior 1. As I said, life was hard. You had to do housework. For me, when I saw housework on the structure, I thought that, hey, we are going to have our own houses. We're going to be, hey, unamka asubuhi, you wake up in the morning, you clean toilets, you clean the verandas, the classrooms. That was housework. And another funny thing or nice thing about Uganda, from Form 1 till Form 6, each class has their own uniform. Like Form 1, for us, we used to wear green. Form 2, Senior 2 used to wear blue. Senior 3 used to wear... Senior 2 used to wear navy blue. Senior 3 used to wear sky blue. Then Senior 4, brown. Then Form 5 and Form 6, because those are A-levels, they wear the same uniform. So you could easily identify which class a person is. So, life moved on. And then I changed schools. Like, life was really hard for me. I couldn't manage. Imagine they used to teach Luganda as the lesson. I used to just fail. Because me, I'm from Kenya, and people don't speak Luganda in Kenya. And here in Uganda, you have to do it, and it's examined. So I was like, my parents changed me, and I went to another group of schools. Okay, I went to another international school. It's called Vienna College, Namugongo. Oh. And when I got there, so right now I'm gonna do my eyebrows as I explain, as I carry on with the story. No, my eyeshadow, not eyebrows. And I'm going in with my cell tape and placing it over here. This basically just gives me that direction when applying my eyeshadow. It helps in creating a boundary that eyeshadow won't fall out places that you don't want it to go to. So yeah, like I said, I went to Vienna, this group of schools. Shule ya mababi. Na mimi ule msee mwenye nimekula maisha. maisha ngumu, then nakuja kupelekwa shule ya mababi. So go in with the brush. Really little product. My life made a 360. My life changed. For the better though. But then also, I'm also experiencing culture shock. Is it culture shock? Because people are coming to class. Here, my former school, we used to wear really ugly skirts. Like, uniform was so ugly. Some green stuff. Looking like military, like my police. And this other school, we're wearing trousers as uniform. So that was a plus for me. I was excited. I was happy because I'm no longer wearing ugly stuff to class. And during prep, in this other school, Vienna, you wear your home clothes to prep. I was like, wow. Okay. Mimi ndo huyo nimebeba nguo ngapi? 2. I only joined with 2 clothes. 2 home clothes, because they said come with home clothes. Yeah, my mom was like, just carry this 1 pair of trousers and 2 shirts. I was like, okay. Anyways, let's see how life treats us. Here. Oh, and I'm using this eyeshadow palette. It's a Kenyan made product. It's made in Kenya and it's by Kenyans. It's called UntamedBeautyke Nairobi palette. It has really, really nice colors, and you don't have to have so many palettes. I used to have so many palettes because this palette could not have a color that I want. This palette had many shimmers, but this one has all the colors that you need, so I totally recommend. So I'm gonna be using Reba as my transition shade. It's this brown shade. So as I was still saying, I've joined this school. People are wearing home clothes, and I came with very few home clothes. But it is what it is. We're just gonna go with the flow. And my insecurities or my self-esteem levels are still very low because I know I'm not beautiful. I'm just, that's tutu. Then I'm a Kenyan. So, and I'm in a very different environment. But good thing is that school had a couple of foreign students or international students. So I found other Kenyan students. And in my class we were 3. We were 3 Kenyan students. So that's why I started making friends. And with time I started buying more clothes. Yeah. So after some time, we would wear, like I said, we would wear home clothes and trousers for uniform. And people started noticing me. Let me say boys. It was a mixed school, boys. Boys started noticing me. Because apparently I had a nice nyash. Who's this girl? Like my accent, it was, this Kenyan accent. We're like, this girl is not from here. What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. So people started talking to me. I started having friends now. And yeah, started making friends. Now, the more I get compliments, the more I'm like, oh, kumbe nakuanga mrembo. Okay. So I'm going in with turn up here, just to make that smoky look. I start receiving compliments that I'm cute, I have a nice body, I have a big nyash, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, that's interesting to know. And I'm super excited because at least kumbe I'm a somebody. But it came with responsibilities, When people start giving you those nice compliments, you have to live up to the standards. So I started dressing well. Sasa hivi nimeanza kuchanuka vizuri. Ugeto ikaisha. So lazima nianze kubehave kama babi. Today I'm feeling extra vibes. So there you go. I'm gonna clean this same brush and use it to apply the eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with extra. No, let me go in with Wamlambes, extra, and goat. They're shimmerish. Start with goat. Yeah, life was okay. I'm in a group of schools, getting attention from niggers, but it wasn't helping me with anything, just making me happy. But I'm broke as hell, very broke. So life happened and I got my first bay in that same school. But I was a very smart girl. That didn't stop me from concentrating. So I was multitasking bay and books. Yeah, it is what it is. Prom happened. Yeah, by the way, we had prom. And he asked me to prom. We went. It was okay. And I'm in a relationship right now. And I'm in school. But my grades are A1. They're doing fine. Everything is fine. Because, you know the problem with being in an international school, or rather a private school or group of schools, everything is chill. No one is gonna come and beat you. No one is gonna come and force you to study. It's you to know what you came to do in school. So yeah, I used to know why my parents are working hard for me to study, and this boyfriend bullshit, I need to put it on hold. And because we used to do exams when you're in Form 4. There were 2 sets of exams. No, Form 4 there was 1 set. Then Form 6 we had 2 sets of exams, AS and A2. And if I remember, like at home, like my dad is so strict, and me, I was raised like in a military setting. You have to study whether you like it or not. So I had to pass. And I passed my exams. Yeah. Got good grades for Form 4. Then I went back for Form 6, Form 5 and Form 6, same school, same boyfriend. By the way, guys, I'm not advising you, don't date in school. It's just gonna mess you up. Utajua unafikiria boyfriend ama vitabu. But me, I'm a good multitasker. So I went with it. The brightness is too high. You cannot see the transition, but it's really, really nice. It looks so good. So yeah, life happened. We continued being together. As much as... Okay, in that school, dating was not a problem. Okay, not that it's allowed, but there's nothing teachers could do about it. Can you beat a kid? Nope. People used to just do their thing. Just nothing really, just, there's young love. You're just dating, but there's nothing really going on. So I'm done with my eyeshadow, I think. As you can see, the transition is on point. So I'm gonna do my wing. You guys, honestly speaking, this thing, this thing has really failed me, but I'm just gonna fidget. So I'm going in with my Huddah Cosmetics. It's also a Kenyan brand by Huddah Monroe. Huddah Cosmetics liquid eyeliner, and just winging it. I'm not a pro at this, but it is what it is. It's not that good, but whatever. See that? Actually, this eye usually gives me a really hard time. But we force life regardless. You know, good thing with makeup, you can make so many mistakes, but you can always conceal the mistakes using a concealer and correct the mistakes. It was even but it's okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload this video because I'm just speaking a lot of bullshit. But we will know. You see what I was talking about? Like the sharp ending because of the salted. This one was far ahead. It hasn't even done any difference. We're gonna pop in some lashes and we're gonna continue with the setting the foundation. I hadn't finished, as you can remember. So I'm gonna go in with these lashes. Quite dramatic. I got them online from an Instagram store. I've forgotten the name, but if I remember, I will link them down. I'm gonna apply some lash glue and wait for it to dry. And remember, you should always put your lashes from here, from this part. Don't start from the beginning of your lash, whatever. You're gonna look bad. So this is too long. I'm gonna cut it. Kidogo too. And always cut from the far end. Don't cut from the beginning. So yeah, life was hard. Okay, life was not hard. Why am I over complaining? Like life had to change. We finished year 13 and most of my classmates went abroad. But my mother, she was like, you ain't going nowhere. Kenya has really nice universities, so just stick in Kenya. Or you can just do your uni from Uganda. I was like, hey, Uganda, no way. I can't do my uni from Uganda. Hey. No. So my Mandem flew out and I came back to Kenya. So yeah, leave your lashes to dry until they become tacky. Don't put it directly, because when you put it directly, you're gonna have a really hard time. You are gonna have a really, really hard time. And apply your glue generously. Don't be stingy. This is another thing that gives me a hard time. That's why mostly you'll never find me with lashes, because I struggle a lot. So yeah, while the eyeshadow is drying, I'm gonna apply some concealer. I like to conceal after foundation for some reason. But some people usually do concealer first and foundation first. Okay, next. But as for me, this is what I like to do. I just failed to learn the art of contouring. I mean, my nose looks big, yo. Ah! Okay, this is not my nose. Like this big thing. It's just that the concealer is kind of so far. Yeah, I need to learn how to contour ASAP. And also, guys, comment down below the kind of foundation that you use. I'm benchmarking. I need to change this foundation. It's just not doing me good. So I need to change my foundation. Comment down below which foundations you guys use, so that I can join the club. I'm using this little tiny beauty blender. The ghetto. Oh my god, this thing has really given me a hard time. Huh? It's so dramatic, as you can see. But guess what? We're not going anywhere. Just chilling out in the house. Like I said, I lost my... Okay, I didn't lose it. My powder broke, so I don't have any powder. But I'm gonna buy a new one when I get the chums. Right now I'm really broke. But in life, right? So I have 2 lipsticks from UntamedBeautyke, again, Kenyan made. I have Boss, which is red, and the Crown, which is purple. So I don't know which one I'm gonna go with. I'll go with red. Let's go with red, because my head wrap is red. It smells so good. It smells like cherries. Hey guys, support Kenyan products, SMEs. This one goes for envelopes. That's a 1,000. And long lasting. Hey guys, so this is the final look. I decided to go with the brown matte lipstick to tone down the, whatever is going on the eyeshadow, because the eyeshadow is pretty much dramatic, and the lashes as well. So I decided to go with brown and not red, just to tone down and neutralize the look. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm sorry for the chit chat, the conversation that wasn't going anywhere. Anyways, yeah, that's it. And thank you for watching. And if you've not subscribed, kindly do so. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.